And so then Big Mo says to Hot Rod, if you're so smart, why did you marry me? Why did you marry me? That's a funny line, Cassie. Funny. Big Mo, Hot Rod, you love them.
What?
What's wrong with you?
No, nothing. Andrew, I am so glad that you want to try for another baby.
Well, of course I do. You don't think that I'm doing this, I mean, just for you.
No,
I really want to have a baby.
No, I know you do. But before we can plan for the future, there is still something from the past. Something I need to take care of.
Cassie, what are you talking about?
Vicky?
Oh, Clint. Thank you so much for coming over right away. Where's Jessie?
She ran upstairs to her room as soon as we walked in the door. Want me to call her?
No. No, actually, I wanted to talk to you alone first. Look, the reason I asked you to bring her here today...
What?
I think I know of a way that might smooth things out between Jessie and me, but I can't do it without your help.
Okay, Counselor. I'm ready. Oh, good. I see that you're up to speed with my former lawyer's files. All right. Tell me, what can you do for me that he couldn't? Can you get these ridiculous murder charges dropped so I can get on with my life?
Well, I could certainly tell you that, but I'd be lying.
What are you saying? Have you read Chet's notes?
Oh, yes, every word.
And what's the answer?
Well, there's more questions than there are answers, starting with relationship you had with a certain nurse named Ethel Crawford. You remember her, don't you, Dorian? She's the one that says she saw you murder Victor Lord.
Miss Crawford, this is our police commissioner, Bo Buchanan.
Buchanan, you must be related to Victoria.
Yes, she and my brother were married.
Small world.
Excuse me?
Well, as long as you're not related to Dorian.
Listen, speaking of Dorian, I know that when I spoke with you down in Charlottesville...
Mr. Gannon, I know the question, the answer is still no. I am not going to press charges against Dorian for that.
But if the woman put you in an insulin coma...
Just leave it at that. Don't ask me why, just accept it. I am not going to do it.
Okay, that's fine. That's all right, Miss Crawford. If you won't, you won't. Okay? Mr. Gannon told me that you had new evidence that you thought could help us in our original case against Dorian Lord. Is that true?
I don't personally have it, no, but I know who does. Someone who was at the hospital the night Victor Lord passed away. Someone who can confirm
that Dorian killed her husband. So come on, how about a name, please?
No, Miss Crawford, you were an eyewitness to Victor Lord's death. I need to know everything. I mean, absolutely everything that happened. Okay? In your own words.
Do you have any plans for Jessie now that her spring break has begun?
Me? Mm-hmm. You're the one busy making all the plans these days. I'm sorry, that was a cheap shot. Forgive me.
No, it's all right. It's okay. It's true. I have been very busy at the Banner, and I've been rather preoccupied with Dorian, I know. Look, I was hoping to spend this vacation with Jessica and Joey.
Joey's still in school in Italy.
Yes.
Oh, you wanted to take Jessie over there?
Yes, I thought it might be very good if she gets to spend some time with her brother. And I mean, hey, it's springtime in Rome. Most girls wouldn't see it as a torture.
Oh, no, of course not. Jessie loves to travel, but...
Well, you don't think it's a good idea?
No, it's not that, but Jessie,
I know she's very angry with me, Clint.
it's not you she's angry at.
It just seems that way, right?
It's the divorce, and no matter what I say, she still blames you for it.
Yes, well, I understand that too. I suppose if I were Jessie, I would blame me for it too, because it was my idea.
Well, you had your reasons. Fellow named Carpenter.
I'm not going to deny that he was a very big part of it, yes. But I really do believe that Jessie and I started having our problems when I was investigating Dorian.
Yes, and then you tried to make up for things, and you showed her way too much attention.
Yeah, I can't seem to win for losing, can I?
At least you're trying. Most parents would just keep making the same old mistakes.
Yes, well, that's why I thought that this trip would be a good idea, because it would break the pattern. It would be a change of scenery, a whole new outlook, and I thought maybe finally Jessie will start to calm down. Or do you think that's just wishful thinking?
Not at all. It's worth a try. Go for it.
Thank you. Oh, I tell you, it'll be good not to read a newspaper. No news about Dorian.
Speaking of which, can you believe this? I mean, how did she manage to rope Nora into defending her?
I don't know how she did it, but then again, how does Dorian do anything?
Great, Harris. Thanks. Get right on it. All right, bye. Well, they located the other person who was at the hospital the night Victor Lord died. Mr. Danton. He lives in an apartment over on Montague Street.
Well, that's great. Thank you, Miss Crawford.
Least I can do, isn't it? Considering.
Are you sure he'll back you up about what happened that night at the hospital?
He was there. I assume he'll tell the truth.
Well, that's fine. Fine. Thank you very much again, Miss Crawford. You're going to have to forgive me, though I'm still a little bit in the dark about all of this. I know you spoke to Mr. Gannon down in Charlottesville, but for me, you're going to have to take it from the top.
I was a registered nurse in the Landview Hospital when I was approached about providing home care for a special patient.
Victor Lord.
Yes, the stroke had rendered him bedridden. He was unable to take care of himself, poor man. But his condition had stabilized. He was able to rest comfortably without any risk until...
Dorian Lord.
She had kept the rest of his family as far away from him as possible. Now, one day, she comes into his room, mistress of the manor, if you know what I mean.
Well, we know Dorian. What was so special about that day?
Well, she was Dr. Dorian all of a sudden. Not the long-suffering wife, the dedicated healer. She wanted to give him his medication. In fact, she insisted.
And what did you say to that?
What could I say? She was a doctor. She was also his wife. But still, there was something about her attitude. Even now, even 18 years later, it still chills my bones.
Ethel Crawford is a greedy, grasping... Do you know why she took the job as Victor's private duty nurse?
So she could be closer to you?
Victor was the richest man in town. It's really quite obvious. She was hoping that she would be remembered in his will.
And like his wife.
When the will was read, and she wasn't compensated the way she hoped she would be, she took her revenge out on Victor's widow.
All right, so you're telling me that Ethel Crawford felt cheated by your late husband, so she decided to blackmail you.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. I'm not proud of it. But I was frightened, and I began to pay her off.
How is it possible to blackmail someone without ammunition? What was it, Dorian? What was it that Ethel Crawford knew that had you so afraid of her?
Table for two.
Yes, waiter, your very best.
Of course. Excuse me, sir, would you like smoking or non-smoking? Very good. I'll put you right here.
You know, the food here is not so great,
No.
but the service is terrific.
That's not true. It is all good, especially the oatmeal, which is our special today. I think you'll really like that.
Well, he loves it. In fact, he loves everything.
Starting with this mom of his. You got him for the day, huh?
Jason, I can't even begin to thank you
Oh,
for...
no, then don't. Don't. You know, it just hit me, so the guy's gotta have a name by now.
He does.
Well, it's not the name Cassie gave him, is it? I mean, you don't have to keep that
No,
name.
I didn't. I mean, William's a nice name, but it's not my baby. I wanted him to have a whole new... You know, what's the word for that?
You're asking me about words. The whole new identity.
Yes.
See? So what is it? Oh, why are you being so mysterious?
It's just you have a lot to do with his name.
Me?
Well, you know, if you hadn't found me that night and stopped me from jumping in the Lantana River, then I wouldn't be here. And we wouldn't be here.
Hey there, Lantano.
No, silly. His name is River.
River.
Yeah, it's a name.
I know it's a name. It's a great name for a great friend of mine.
Yeah.
Hello there, River. And, it's good to see you, and welcome to Wanda's.
Come on now. Hey, well, give me a little clue. Just a little.
Why?
Itsy clue.
Why?
Come
It's
on.
no fun to tell your husband all your
Oh,
secrets.
come on, Cassie, tell me.
You'll understand everything after.
After what?
After I've done what I've done, okay?
No, it's not okay.
Well, I'm sorry, but... Now, are you satisfied?
No, again.
Oh, you better get that because I've got to get
Well,
going.
we will get it together then. Come with me. Come on, come on. Enter the carpenter house. Come on in. Hello. Oh.
Hello there. See you later.
No, come in. We're kidding around. Come
Well,
on in.
kidding. Kidding is good.
Kidding's good.
I could come back later.
No, don't be silly. Sloan Andrew was just showing me out.
Is that all you were showing you?
You know, you carpenter men, you've always got your minds on one thing. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. I love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Well, Vicki and I were concerned about Cassie's recovery. Any fool can see that she's doing just fine.
She is doing more than fine. She's great. I mean, after everything that's happened, it seems to me she's even stronger.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it really feels like a miracle, you know?
Dorian wanted to be alone with Victor.
Yes, she insisted. It was time for his medication. She said she would give it to him, so I left her alone with him and I went into the living room. All of a sudden, I heard all this screaming.
Who was screaming?
She was, Dorian. She came running out of the room and calling for help, saying that Victor Lord had had another stroke, if you can believe that.
Well, what's not to believe? I mean, Victor had already had one stroke.
Trust me, it was highly unlikely, to put it mildly. No. I think she got him so upset that something happened to him, and then she withheld the medication.
Yeah, but you weren't in the room, so you can't prove that Dorian caused it to happen. Can
There's
you?
more, if you want to hear it.
Oh, please, continue. You've got our undivided attention.
Dorian finally called an ambulance. Mr. Lord was rushed to Landview Hospital. I rode along with him as his nurse.
What happened at the hospital?
She happened. Again.
Yeah, Dorian, okay. What about her?
The next day, after Mr. Lord had been transferred to a private room, I went into the bathroom to wash my hands. Mr. Lord had a thing about cleanliness, and I was just about to come out when I saw...
What? What was it you saw?
Gentlemen, I'll be honest with you. What happened next was the most frightening, the most chill. I still have nightmares when I think about it. And I think about it every single night. God help me, I wish I could forget it, but I can't.
What did I do this time?
Hi, Jesse. It's good to see you. You didn't do anything. Daddy and I just wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Just a little family chat.
Where's the family?
I wanted to talk to you, Jesse.
If you're gonna tell me to move back in with you, forget it.
Oh, hold it. Hold it. Don't take that tone with me, all right? Please? Just hear me out.
I like being with Dad, okay? I'm happy there. And if you have a problem with that, you can just forget it.
Oh, wait a minute, Jesse. You haven't even heard what your mother has to say, and you're already jumping down her throat. How would you like it if she did that to you?
She does.
Jesse. Jesse, look at me. Honey, I'm not perfect, okay? I know that. Neither are you. But I do try. And if I don't always succeed, I'm sorry about that. But at least I'm trying. Do you think that just for now you could try and drop some of this anger and resentment and just listen?
Is this gonna be more advice?
No. It's an offer.
What kind of offer?
Don't stop now, Miss Crawford. You had just washed your hands. You were about to step out of the bathroom, and then you saw...
Dorian.
Where was she?
Beside his bed. She had something in her hand.
Was she trying to give him some medication, or...
It was a pillow. It was one of his bed pillows. She laid it over his face, and then she pressed down harder and harder. God, it seemed to go on forever. I saw his good hand come up and try and grab it away from her, and then it just thrashed in the air like a drowning man. And then it just fell limp by his side. God help the man. She squeezed the life right out of him.
You said it went on forever. Why didn't you try to stop her?
I said it seemed to go on forever. In actual fact, it was over in a heartbeat. And I couldn't move. I was scared. When I finally got my feet to move and get me to the side of the bed, Dorian had rushed out of the room. Victor Lord was dead.
You said you were afraid. Afraid to help your own patient. A man you were supposed to care for.
Gentlemen, I had never seen someone murdered before. I could hardly believe it was happening. Besides, if she was willing to kill her own husband in cold blood, who knows what she would have done to me? Mr. Gannon, I am not proud of it, but I stayed in that bathroom until she was gone.
Must have been terrible at the time. But time passes, Miss Crawford. The next minute, the next hour, the next year, the next 18 years, you could have gone to the police and told your story. What stopped you?
Did you mean what you said about my immunity? That if I testify about Mr. Lord's murder, there will be no talk of blackmail?
Talk, yes. Criminal charges, no.
And I'll tell you why I've been silent all these years, Mr. Buchanan. And you, of all people, I believe will understand why.
I mean, the woman was obviously demented. To accuse me of murdering my own husband? If it weren't so ghoulish, it would be funny.
Ethel Crawford claims to be an eyewitness, Dorian. Do you deny her version of events?
Categorically. I mean, I was at Victor's bedside. Day after day, night after night. Practically made myself sick looking after him until that fateful day when he had another stroke right in front of my eyes.
Well, what did you do?
I did what any physician would do. I tried to revive him.
You didn't run for help, get a nurse, a doctor?
I am a doctor. When I realized that he needed more attention, yes, I ran for help. Does Ethel say that in her deposition? No. The mere fact that I was with him in the room when he was stricken is proof enough for her.
Dorian, why would Ethel Crawford accuse you of something you didn't do?
Because, Nora, it's her stock in trade. She threatened to go to the police with what she said she saw if I didn't meet her terms. All right. I was young, I was vulnerable. I met her terms, I paid her.
You're telling me that Ethel Crawford took advantage of you?
She most certainly did.
If she were a wolf, you were a very willing lamb. Why so meek and mild, Dorian? When right is on your side? Now is the time to tell me these things. Is there something else that happened at Victor's death? Something you're not telling me?
Why should I understand your silence, Miss Crawford? If I'd witnessed a murder, it wouldn't take me 18 years to tell somebody about it.
Hold that thought. Excuse me. Yeah, talk to him, Harris. Great. Sit him down, give him some coffee, a donut, anything he wants. We'll be right with him.
Den?
Yep. He's outside, and he's ready to talk.
That's great news. So your backup witness is right outside. But let's back up a little bit. What do we have in common?
Dorian Lord, you know as well as I do that she's capable of anything, especially if she feels threatened.
Well, it seems like you're the one that's doing the threatening.
It was self-defense. As soon as she knew that I was on to her, that I knew what she'd done to Mr. Lord.
And you just decided to cash in?
That wasn't the reason. I had to have something to hold over her head, something to protect me.
Yeah, and to make a tidy little profit in the meantime.
I'm not proud of that. Maybe it's wrong, but it's done.
Yeah, well, no maybes about that, ma'am.
You said you would not press charges on blackmailing.
Look, we have a deal, and I'll stick to it, but I'll tell you.
Good. There is a train that's leaving for Charlottesville at 3 o'clock. I would like to be on it.
Well, no, what's your rush? Dorian can't get to you now.
Don't ever underestimate her, Mr. Buchanan. Her husband did. Look what happened to him.
Nora, have you ever been scared? I mean, truly terrified?
I've been there.
All right, then imagine my emotional state, my utter devastation. My husband was dead. I mean, we didn't have a storybook marriage, but it was a marriage. I mean, we truly cared deeply for each other.
Valentine's Day has come and gone, Dorian. The facts.
The fact is, I was alone. With Victor gone, I was at the mercy of his family, who all hated me, most especially, though, his dear precious daughter, Victoria.
You're afraid of Vicky Buchanan?
Oh, I know. To you and to the rest of this town, she's a saint. But she has always despised me because I stole Daddy's heart. So she was primed and ready to believe that I killed the man.
And so instead of establishing your innocence once and for all, you further implicated yourself by buying off Victor's nurse.
I thought
a jury would lap you right out of the room on your way to Statesville Prison.
It's the truth.
Miss Crawford, you really want to protect yourself? Why don't you press charges against Dorian for almost killing you? Okay, come on.
I am told, Mr. Gannon, I will tell you, I am not going to press charges. I just won't do it. My reasons are my own.
You really are afraid of her, aren't you?
Tell me how you're going to explain to a jury of 12 men and women, all good and true, how Ethel Crawford slipped into a diabetic coma right after your visit.
I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't do it. You never do. Yet we got one dead husband and one almost dead blackmailer. Now how's that gonna look to a jury?
Didn't you, put these books away?
Yes, but, well, we decided to bring them out again.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I am saying that the carpenters are at it again. We're talking thermometers, charts, and oysters on the half shell, yes!
That is great to hear.
It is more than great. I mean, well, we haven't gotten pregnant yet, but we're just going to have to keep
half
trying.
the fun is getting there.
Fun, yes, fun. I want fun in this house. It's been so long, and I thank God every time we have a little fun.
And a new baby will make things better. Your own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't. No, you just made me think a little bit about something that, something I'm not real proud of.
What?
When we were trying to adopt Beth's baby, I had these feelings. And I know they're selfish and stupid, but I really wanted to have a baby of our own. You know, I mean, one that we made.
That's a normal response.
But I certainly learned from the experience that adoptive parents, biological parents, capable of loving a baby exactly the same.
Yeah, capable. But it doesn't always work out that easily. Sometimes a biological parent finds it more difficult to show his love.
Talking about William?
I'm just saying that this parent-child thing isn't always so simple, nor painless. Take Vicky and Jessica, for instance.
Jessica? Little Jessica? Little Jessica's giving Vicky problems?
Little Jessica. Have you seen Jessica lately?
First time I went to Rome was with my father, and I guess I was just about your age. It was fabulous. I'll never forget it. We crawled all over the ruins and crawled through the catacombs. And he took me to the opera and museums and wonderful restaurants.
It does look nice, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice. But I thought the best part would be that you would be able to spend a lot of time alone with your brother. I know that you miss him.
He's okay for a brother.
Isn't that interesting? You know, he said exactly the same thing to me about you when he called me last night. I mentioned my idea to him about you and me going to see him. And he seemed very excited about it. I think that underneath it all, he's quite homesick. I think he misses you a lot. And I think he would love to show you around Rome, you know, be the big guy and show you around his school and stuff. What do you think?
Just one thing. Is Sloan coming too? Last time it was France, and you couldn't wait to get home to see General Carpenter.
Right. Well, I tell you what, Jessica, I will probably miss him, and I might call him, and I probably will send him a bunch of postcards, but no, he won't be there. I will be there. I just thought maybe one afternoon we'd go out and do some shopping, see what the teenagers in Rome are wearing. But most of the time, I really would like you to spend with Joey. Alone, if you can. I know you miss him. I know you like to talk to him. And I was hoping maybe you could discuss some of these problems that you're having right now with him. And for once, you two would be on the same side, wouldn't you? You against me. Oh, my word, I saw a smile.
I smile, you just don't always see it.
I know. I'm either too far away or too close, aren't I? Jesse, I'm very sorry. It's just that I love you so much.
Too much.
Oh, no. Believe it or not, my darling, there is no such thing as loving someone too much, and you will find that out. You know, your father said a very wise thing to me.
Daddy is very smart.
Oh, yeah, Daddy is very, very smart. He realized that I felt so guilty about our family not being the way that it used to be, that I was bending over backwards trying to make it up to you.
You made it so I couldn't breathe, Mom. I mean it.
I know, babe. And I am sorry. But I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. The thing is, darling, you've got to give me a chance.
Are you serious about all this?
Yeah, I'm absolutely serious.
Okay, then I'll go. Who knows? It might be fun.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, there's no blood on the floor. That's some progress.
Well, guess who's going to Rome with me tonight?
Tonight?
Didn't I tell you we were going tonight?
Oh, I've got a million things to do, and I don't have a single thing to wear. Tonight.
Well, my goodness. Step one. Thank you very much.
For what? I didn't do anything.
Oh, yes, you did. You gave me some very sound advice, which stopped me from making matters a lot worse between Jesse and me. And I'm very grateful.
I'll slice it thin and put it on whole wheat. Meanwhile, I'd better see if she needs some help packing. You know her, she's going to want to take everything.
Yeah, by all means, show her how it's done. Clint, she thinks the world of you. She really thinks her father is one special fella.
What do you remember about that night, Mr. Danton?
I had worked a long shift, and I had cleaned a lot of bedpans. Next thing I knew, the head orderly starts squawking in my face and wants to fire me.
Wants to fire you? What for?
2 reasons: the pillowcase and the trash can.
Oh, wait, back up. What pillowcase? What trash can?
Part of my job was keeping track of the bed linen. They made us account for everything in those days, so when the pillowcase was missing from Mr. Lord's room,
Victor Lord?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I put fresh linen on his bed just before he was admitted that day. 4 pillows, in fact, because they said he was a rich guy who wanted the best.
Okay, and at some point, one of these pillows was missing. Pillowcases.
I never did find out what happened to it.
What about the trash can?
Well, you tell me. I got blamed because it wasn't empty, but she wouldn't let me in there to empty it.
Okay, all right, you're gonna have to slow down for us, Mr. Danton. Now, there was a trash can in Victor Lord's room, unemptied.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and someone would not let you into the room to empty it.
She wouldn't. The lady inside, the rich man's wife. I knew her all right. A real mouth on her. I wanted to tell her to shut up and let me do my job. But you can't argue with the patients or their families,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, in other words, you never got into the room that night or actually saw anything.
How could I when she wouldn't let me in? It was like she didn't want me to see what she was doing in there.
Well, how could you be sure she was doing something?
I worked at Landview Hospital a long time. You know when something's up and when it's situation normal. Believe me, whatever was happening in that room wasn't normal.
And you say that you knew the lady that was in the room?
Yeah, sure. She was a doctor on staff, not just his wife. Well, I thought everybody knew Dorian Lord.
Ethel Crawford is a sick woman. She had an insulin overdose. She went into a coma. It happens all the time.
Of course it happens, Dorian, especially when you're around.
When I left her, she was as healthy and greedy as ever.
All right, if you didn't go to visit Ethel Crawford to kill her, then why did you go see her? And don't tell me it was to pay her off, because you'd been doing that by mail for some years now.
I was desperate. Sloan and Vicky were opening my mail, tapping my phone, going through my garbage, anything they could to find a story that didn't exist.
But Ethel Crawford did exist.
And I had to make sure that she wouldn't feed their appetite for revenge by telling them what they wanted to hear.
So you gave her an overdose?
No. I went there to talk to her, to reason with her. I even begged her. And then I left. Anything that happened to her after that, I didn't have anything to do with it.
So why is she suddenly cooperating with the police?
I don't know.
Oh, you better know, because the jury's going to want to know. They want answers, Dorian, lots of answers. And if you can't provide them with those answers...
What are you saying? Nora, do you want me to plead guilty?
Yes.
I'm innocent. And I intend...
Think it over, Dorian, and get back to me. And now, if you don't mind, I have other clients.
It's funny. I've always imagined going to Venice for our honeymoon.
Well, we still can. It's just that, Sloan, I really need this time with the children. And finally, it looks like Jesse and I are going to get back together, and I have to take the opportunity.
Yes, I agree. I think you should go. I'm going to miss you. I can miss you, can't I?
You better.
Now, a little bit of an instruction here. Ignore Italian men. All Italian men with fancy suits and flirtatious smiles. They may have class, they may have charm.
Forget it. I'm an all-American girl all the way back.
As long as you go for all-American guys.
No, I don't. Just one. Most understanding guy in the world.
And you know, he's a pretty good kisser.
I forgot. You better remind me.
How did River like his lunch?
Well, he loved the rice pudding, but the string carrots, he could take it or leave it.
Well, I know what he's talking about.
Beth?
Hey, Cassie, what's up? Why don't I get you a table?
No, thanks, Jason. There's something else I want.
Well, I hope you're not planning on leaving town, Mr. Danton.
You asking or telling, Mr. Gannon?
Sorry, I just want you to be available when we go to trial.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be there.
Thank you again, Mr. Danton.
Thank you, sir. Drive careful.
Well, Hank, I think we got a break.
Maybe.
What? Maybe? Maybe? This guy can place Dorian Lord in Victor Lord's room at the time of his death.
But he wasn't in the room. He never saw a crime take place.
He saw Dorian acting suspiciously, keeping everybody else out of the room. There was a missing pillowcase from Victor's bed. Plus, there was a trash can in there that this poor guy wasn't even allowed in to empty.
Yeah, well, that's a start.
But
You know, we need more than just his word or Nurse Crawford's word. And we need more evidence that there was a struggle between Victor and Dorian. Some more proof besides a small gash on his cheek that he was fighting for his life.
Hank, we're talking 18 years ago, all right? I'm new at this racket, but I know that it's real hard to come up with physical evidence on a crime that happened last Tuesday, much less 18 years ago.
Yeah, it's hard, Bo, but it's not impossible.
I know the look. You've got a plan.
It's a long shot, buddy. But it's the only shot we've got now.
You can take the bags out to the taxi. Tell the driver I'll be right there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Ethel, don't get agitated. You haven't been well lately, and we wouldn't want anything to happen to you.